Let's talk about the M3. The M3 is a smart device that is programmable through the M3 app on your phone. It is perfect for large spaces and allows you to create your own fragrance combinations. So let's talk about the components of the M3. We have our plug and our cord. We also have our base. And at the bottom of the base right here is where you'll plug in the power cord. And also at the top, we have our docking ports and we have our buttons. Here we have the power button, and then we have our docking port buttons, A, B, and C, that each coordinate with its own docking port. We also, with the M3, will need 3 Moji Minis. Now let's talk about how to purchase the M3. There's 2 different ways. The first way would be to purchase the M3 base, and then to purchase 3 Moji Minis separately, so you can choose your own color combination. The second way is to purchase the M3 in a bundle. So you will choose the color of your base, and then you'll choose the color of your minis. But the color of the minis will all be the same. So for example, if you wanted to choose a gray base and blue Moji Minis, you choose gray and blue, and you would receive 3 blue Moji Minis that all coordinate. Okay, so that is the components of the M3. Let's talk about how to use it. So as I mentioned, the M3 does not have a battery, so it will require you to plug it in. So you'll plug it in right here on the bottom, press it securely in, and the next thing you'll do is insert your fragrance pods into the Moji Minis. So you'll choose the fragrance combination that you want, you'll put your pods in, and you'll replace the cap, and now we're ready to put our Moji Minis into our M3. So you'll use the side foot here to line up with the notch inside the M3. So you'll line it up and snap it into place. And you're going to do this for all 3 until you have them all secured into place. Make sure that you have the side foot lined up with the notches in the M3 so that it securely snaps in. Okay, we're ready to go. We have everything secured, everything's in place. We're now ready to power it on. So we will press the power button down for about 3 seconds, and when it lights up, it will be in continuous running mode. It will turn on, the fans will be at full speed. Please note that you can control the speed of the fans through the app. So it's in continuous running mode. Next, if you want to change the setting, you'll press it a second time, and it will now be in an intermittent setting where it will be 60 minutes on and 60 minutes off, and it will rotate back and forth in the setting until you either change the setting or you power it off. Next, when you press the button for a 3rd time, it will now be in programmable mode, where you can program the M3 through the M3 app on your phone. Now, this really is our most fun device. It has an LED light that you can change the colors. You can program it through the app to be in any sequence or any color that you like. You can also choose your own fragrance combinations. If you decide that you would like to only have 1 or 2 of the ports running, you will press the button coordinating to the docking port that you would like to turn off. You'll press that button and it will turn that docking port off. So if you only want 1 or 2, you simply press the button of the one you do not want running and it will turn that port off. The M3 app will allow you to utilize all of the fun features of the M3, and it really is a fun, great device, and that's our M3.